Okay, the first thing you need to do in part 2 of Monet's reflecting picture is make sure you finished everything on the top half with marker. And then if you desire lily pads or fish, you need to draw them in first because once the paper's wet, you can't. So I'm going to add a couple more goldfish that are white. I have some white goldfish in my pond. So I'm going to put a couple of those in because they'll show up when I do the next step. Maybe I'll put a couple of white water lilies too. You can't see them right now, but I think you'll be able to see them later. All right, the last step is to get a little sponge, and you're going to fill it with water. You're going to wet only the bottom half of your paper, a whole lot, with that sponge. Squeeze just water all over it. Make sure it's nice and wet. Then you're going to take the bottom half of the paper, or the top half, and you're going to fold it down on top. And you're going to take, this is called the burnisher, you're going to take this and you're going to rub it really hard across your page. And then you can check it. If you don't feel like you got enough, you can add a little bit more water. Over here it was a little dry. So I'm going to make sure I get that side wet. Turn it over. Maybe rub it a little from the other side. Let's see what we have. Now we have a beautiful reflection. It's not quite good in the center, so I think I'm going to add just a little bit more water up close to the edge. And make sure I turn it down and rub right there, because that's the spot that didn't really transfer from the top to the bottom. Okay, now if you got too much water, squeeze out all the water from your sponge and blot a little bit of it up because you don't want a big puddle. And now I have a beautiful reflection picture.